Happy Math Day, boys and girls. We are on page 325. And for this page, I suggest you actually get a scratch piece of paper because if you just copy down the answers just to fill in the box, you have not done yourself any justice. You're not learning the way you need to do, and just watching the video does not do the same thing for your brain as actually doing the work. So I have another piece of paper attached to this video, and I will show it to you, but watching it is not the same as doing it yourself. So stop the video if you need to and get another piece of paper. Nice lined paper from a notebook, even like a scratch blank piece of paper, but you need a separate piece of paper to go with this lesson. So you can pause, go look for one, pause, ask your mom, hey, could I please have a piece of paper? And then you will be ready for this page. Okay, here we go. If you have a piece of paper ready, you have a nice sharpened pencil, a happy attitude, and a good eraser, just in case you need it, you are ready to go. All right, let's look at the top of the page. We're on page 325, and it says, you can use estimation, do you remember what that is? Rounding, to solve problems. To estimate the total cost, this is a reminder, round to the nearest whole number. And we know when we round to the nearest whole number, what's the bossy decimal place? I'll example right here. If we have $3.25, which one's our bossy place? The tenths place, right? And 5 and up, round up, 4 and down, round down. So it either round up to 3, or I'm sorry, up to 4 or back down to 3. Okay. I'm going to erase that real quick. All right. So now that we know that, let's examine here what we have. We have, looks like some soccer things that we need for our game. I think this is supposed to be a cone. I'm not quite sure what this one is for $29.80, some kind of like cone or marker thing. So we have a soccer ball for $24.32. We have 2 parts of a jersey. We have the shorts and the shirt, $46.99. These must be really good quality. So we have some cleats for $72.75. Wow, this is really good quality. We have a mouth guard for $9, some socks for $15.30, some gloves for $27.30, and a water bottle for $19.50. So these are all our price tags. And the instructions say, complete the chart by rounding the prices to the nearest dollar. Okay, so complete the chart by rounding the prices to the nearest dollar. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Okay. So here we're going to go one step at a time. Let's start with the first step. And I'm going to have to scroll back and forth because I can't see my whole page at one time. So bear with me. So what do we have? This one tells us we have, how much money do we have? If we were going into the store, we want to buy our soccer ball and we have $30. Okay, we have 3 $10 bills. We want to buy our soccer ball. What is the estimated total of the soccer ball? Well, let's look at the soccer ball. Okay. The soccer ball is $24.32. Okay. I'm going to actually write it. The actual price is $24.32. Okay, to remember to round, I'm looking at the tenths place. So if I'm looking at the tenths place right here, 4 and down, round down. So my estimated total for the soccer ball is $24. Do I have enough money? If I have 30, so if this number is greater than whatever the cost is, do I have enough? Is 30 greater than 24? The answer is yes. Yay, I can buy a soccer ball. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the store another time, and I'm going to get a mouth guard, and what is it? A mouth guard and shorts. So here is where my separate piece of paper comes in. Okay, I'm going to scroll. A mouth guard, so this is question number 2. Okay, a mouth guard is, let's see, a mouth guard is $9. And shorts. The shorts are $35. Watch the decimal place. We know $9 has an imaginary decimal afterward. It's like $9.00. It actually has that there. $9. And then the shorts were $35.99. So I'm going to do all of my work here. So I'm going to find the actual total. Even though our chart starts with the estimated total, I'm going to start with the actual total. So 0 and 9 is 9. 0, 9 is 9. 9 and 5 is 14. Carry the 1. 3 and 1 is 4. So my actual total is $44.99. Now, if I were to estimate that, that's easy to round. 9 rounds to 9 because look. And then 35 rounds to 36. 9 and 36 is what? 6 and 5 is 15. 45. Okay, so I'm going to put this on my chart. So my mouth guard and, so that's a plus, mouth guard plus the shorts is $45. And what was our actual total? $44.99. Our estimates are pretty good here, aren't they? It was only off by a penny. Now, how do I know if I have enough money? Well, if $50 is greater than whatever our total is, then yes, we have enough. So is $50 greater than 45 or $44.99? Yes. Yep. Okay, so now we're looking at the cones and the water bottle. So those are cones. It's a stack of cones. I'm going to switch colors here. So number 3, we have our stack of cones, which was $29.80. And what are we adding to that? The cones and the water bottle. How much is my water bottle? The water bottle is $19.50. Okay, boys and girls, if you would like to pause the video right now and finish this whole page on your own, I would welcome it. For those of you who are really strong in math, or those of you who think you need to practice, please pause the video, fill in the chart, and then I will still go through step by step. Because it does stretch your brain a little bit more to practice on your own, especially when it's lining up the decimals and being neat with your work, even thinking through it. It does help you to actually think first instead of just writing down what I have. Because now that you know how to do it, I just instructed you how to do it. So now that you know how, we did the first 2 together, try 3 through 6 on your own. And then unpause the video and do this along with me. Now, if you do this along with me and you see that all my answers match, great, then you don't even need to listen to me because you go, oh, I got this, Mrs. Kornthal. Your explanation in the beginning was just enough and I'm good to go. Great, awesome, then you saved yourself some time. Okay, but those of you who have checked your answers and you realize, oh, you know, I need to walk through this a little bit more, great, let's do it together. Okay, so 0 plus 0 is 0. 8 and 5. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Carry the 1. 9 and 9 is 18. Plus 1 more is 19. Carry the 1. Is that my answer? 4,930? No, we need our decimal. It's $49.30. So if I were to estimate that, and my bossy 8 makes that go up to 30, that becomes $30. 5 and up, round up. My bossy 5 makes the 19 become 20. And it's about $50. Okay, so let's fill that in our chart. So the estimated total is 50. And let me look back again. 49, 30. Okay, so if 45 is less than the cost, right? If we have $45 in our pocket, but it costs $50, do we have enough? No. So 45 is less than what we'll owe. So do we have enough? No. You cannot buy those 2 together. If not, you have to earn $5 more or get $5 more from your mom to be able to buy the cones and the water bottle. Okay, let's look at the next one. The soccer jersey and the shorts. The soccer jersey and the shorts. So what's our math equation? The soccer jersey, number 4. The soccer jersey costs, this is not cheap. If you have your parents buy you anything for sports or dance or whatever, thank them because They work hard for their money, and they bless you with being able to provide for you in this way. Don't forget that. Okay, so the soccer jersey and what went with it? Shorts. The shorts. 35.99. Boys and girls, let's just do a quick estimate before we do the real total. If we have 99 cents, I'm just gonna, that's one of those things. You notice in a store, it'll say like $24.99, $34.99, because it sounds less than $35. $34.99 sounds so much less than $35. They do that because it sounds like it's $1 less, but is it really $1 less? No, it's just a penny less. Look at this. We know 5 and up, round up. This is 47. So if you're like, Mom, it only costs $46. No, $46.99 is not $46. It's basically $47. $35.99, that's basically $36. Does that go with our rule? 5 and up, round up? Yeah, 9 is definitely closer to the next whole dollar. Okay, so there's our estimate, and there's our real one. The actual total, 9 and 9 is 18, carry the 1, 19, carry the 1, 12... $82.98. If that's what you got, good job. Okay, let's see our estimate. 8 and 7, 13, 83. Our estimate's really close. Look, $82.98 and $83. Okay, now so let's fill it in our chart. So our estimate was 83 and our actual total was 82.98. Okay, so if 85 is greater than how much we owe, can we afford it? Yeah. So if we have 85 and we only need to pay 83 or 82.98, we have enough. Yes. Okay, number 5. So cleats and goalie gloves. So let's look at cleats and goalie gloves. Cleats, this is question number 5. Cleats. How much do cleats cost? Cleats cost, these are expensive cleats. Must be really nice. $72.75. And our goalie gloves? Oops. It's a little messy. How much are our goalie gloves? Goalie gloves are $27.30. Okay, let's do our estimate first. Let's look at these Bossy Tents place. 5 and up, round up. 72 becomes what? 73. 4 and down, round down. 27 becomes 27 and stays 27. Okay, we're gonna add those together later. Okay, so let's see. We'll do the actual total. 5 plus 0 is 5. 7, 8, 9, 10, carry the 1. 7, 8, 9, 10, carry the 1. 7, 8, 9, 10, carry the 1. Whoa. Just for those 2 items, boys and girls, do not forget your decimal. Don't forget your decimal. And here's why estimating is good. Because if I estimate, let's say I forgot my decimal. I'm going to erase that just so you guys can see. I'm like, wow, this is a $10,000 purchase. Let me show you again why estimation is awesome. 7 plus 3 is 10. 7, 8, 9, 10, about $100. So if I'm like, oh, it's a $10,005. Why does this not anywhere close to this? Oh, yes, it's because I forgot my decimal. Your estimate, boys and girls, should be close. If you did it right, your estimate should be close to your actual purchase price. Is this close? Yeah, it's only 5 cents off. That's a pretty good estimate, I think. So let's write it in our chart again. So the estimated total, sorry, was $100. And the actual total is $100.05. Here is a real life example of why you start with estimation, but you need to still know the actual amount. If the money that you're coming in with and you estimate, you're like, oh, that's actually, I have $100. I estimate it's going to cost $100. Yes, I have enough. if it's close, if your estimate is close to how much money you have in your pocket, you need to find out exactly how much it is. Because what if I go to the counter and say, here, and then I give them $100? What'll they say? You still owe me 5 cents. Okay? So in real life, you could estimate and say, yes, I have enough. But, in real life, I still owe 5 more cents. So, wah, wah, wah. You actually cannot, unless you bring 5 more cents to the checkout counter. Okay, so estimation is good, but it's a starting point when you're dealing with real money, because in real life, that's still less than $100.05. So be careful. It's really good though, because if you know, like for all the other ones, we got 83, we got 50, so we could tell right away. But if the number's super close to how much we have in our pocket, we're going to have to find out the exact amount to make sure we really have enough. Okay, last but not least on this page, here we go. Number 6. Number 6. We have soccer jersey, shorts, and socks. That's 3 things. Soccer jersey, shorts, and socks. Okay, so let's start. Let's make sure we have our decimal. I'm gonna do this in advance because I want you to make sure you have it all lined up. Let's just start with that. So we have all of our numbers in our decimal. So let's do the soccer jersey. The soccer jersey is 46.99. The shorts were $35.99. And the socks were $15.30. Be careful to be neat. I already have the decimal there, so I won't miss it later. Don't forget to put the dollar sign too. So let's estimate these real quick. Oh, look, it's the 99. The tricky one for prices. We know it's almost the next dollar. And also 5 and up, round, remember? 5 and up, round up. 4 and down, round down. So 46 becomes what? 47. 35 becomes 36. 15. Ooh, this one rounds down back to 15. Okay. Here we go. So 99 is 18. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Carry. Ooh, see what I did there? Don't do that too. 22. We need to carry the 2. 5 and 5 is 10. 16, 17, 18. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Add the dollar sign. 98.28. Let's see if our estimate's pretty close. 5 and 5 is 10, and 6 more is 16. Carry the 1. 4 and 4 is 8, plus 1 more is 9. 90. What did I do wrong? Did I write one of these wrong? Look what I did here. Oops, I just randomly wrote 45. Like something is wrong. I feel like it should have been closer. And do you see what I did, boys and girls? Even your teacher, when she's going so fast, can make a mistake. What did I do with this? What did I do wrong with this number? It should have rounded up. And then instead, not only did I not round up, I actually just took away a number. I just randomly wrote 45. So let's fix that and then see if our answer changes. It will change, but let's see about that. Okay, so here we go. 46 rounds to 47. If you already caught me, good for you. And so the math will change. What will the number be? 6 and 7 is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That makes more sense. Okay, still carry $98. That is a much better estimate. So we have 98 and 98.28. Let's put that on our chart. 98 and 98.28. Do we have enough? Yes. Awesome. Yay. And if you want to do a challenge, my friends like Josh, if you want to see how much everything on this costs, go right ahead. So you can add up all the items on a piece of paper. And then if you want, you can add them all. You can also estimate them all, like how much the total would be if you estimate. Cost of all. And then you could double check your work on a calculator. So, and see if you got it right. So if you did, awesome. Let me know. Okay, moving to the back of the page. These are word problems. So we have to be really careful. Do you remember our steps with the word problems? Number 1, understand the question. Number 2, analyze the data. Number 3, plan the strategy. What are we going to do? Are we going to add, subtract, multiply, divide? I'm not sure. Let's see. And then the last step is to actually solve the problem. So the first step is to understand the question. Remember that? Okay, so it says use your own paper to write each problem. Estimate the answer, then compute the actual answer. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get myself an extra piece of paper. This is cool. Watch this. Add page. Look at that. Now I have my own page that I get to add. Okay, so going back to this, I'm going to be scrolling a lot because I need my own paper on here. So use your own paper. If you still have room on your paper, you could turn it over if you need to use the other side. Okay, so we're going to estimate the answer. Then we're going to compute the actual answer. So it wants both on this page, just like we did on the chart. So it's asking for both. Okay, so we have problems 7, 8, 9, and 10. So let's read it before I write any problems down. Helena's mother kept track of attendance for Vacation Bible School, also known as VBS, for the last 3 years. That might be important. The first year, the church had 34 children. The second year had 44 children. And the last year, they had 51 children. What was the average? Ooh, this was a number that we've gone over many times. What was the average number of children per year? How do we find average? Oh my goodness, Mrs. Kornthal, I forgot. I don't know. Well, good thing I'm here, boys and girls. Let's do it together. Okay, so what do we know from the information? I'm going to have to scroll back and forth. So what do we know? We have problem number 7. So we know that the first year was 34 children. The second year was 44 children. The third year was 51 children. Okay. What do we do to find an average? Do you remember? Well, we add them all up and divide by how many? Do you remember that? Oh, yeah. So we add them up and divide by how many? How many numbers do we add up together? 3 for the 3 years, 1 each year, right? And the answer here becomes our new number that goes right here. Okay, so here we go. 4 and 4 is 8, plus 1 more is 9. 7 plus 5, 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 3 more, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we need to what? Divide by 3. Oh, man. Let's see how this works. I'm going to scoot. Here we go. I'm going to show you the old-fashioned way where you add the 0 as a placeholder. 0, I know 1 divided by 3 is 0. 0 times 3 is 0 minus, and that becomes 12. What can I also do? I can just scoot over, right? I can skip that whole step. And I know that if I can't divide by this number, then I scoot over, and then I divide by this whole number. That's my new dividend. So 12 divided by 3 is, oops, sorry, right here. 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Okay, 12 minus 12 is 0. Awesome. Bring down, divide, multiply, and subtract. Bring it on down and bring it on back. So my 9 gets brought down. My new dividend is 9. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Do I have any remainders? Nope. I'm done. So my real answer, the actual answer, equals 43. This is the actual answer. Right here. So the average kids that went to VBS each year is 43. Now, what did the problem also say? It also said to compute the estimated answer. So I'm going to round all these numbers to the nearest 10. Okay, so if I'm rounding to the nearest 10, the bossy number is in the ones place. So 34 becomes what? Round down, 30. 44, round down, becomes 40. 50, round down, becomes 50. So if I were to add these up, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and again, I need to take this number right here. Oops. That becomes my new dividend. And, sorry. And I divide it by how many? How many did I add up? 3. There's still at 3 years. Even though we estimated, there's still the 3 years. But instead of doing the actual total, about how many kids came each year? Well, the first year came about 30 kids. Second year, about 40 kids came. Third year, about 50 kids came. And about how many each year? Let's do the long division again. And I'm going to scoot. I'm going to switch colors. I'm going to scoot over. So I can't divide. 1 doesn't go into 3. Actually, for those of you who still don't love scoot, I'm just going to do the old-fashioned way. Each step. So 0. I put that as a placeholder just for now. In 4th grade, you could take it off. 0 times 3 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. Bring down 12. See, this is why the scoot works. So hopefully you'll just be able to scoot over next year. Okay, so our new dividend is 12. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 minus 12 is 0. Bring, whoop, what did I do? Yep, bring down. Okay, 0 divided by 3 is 0. So our estimated answer is what? This is our estimated answer. The estimated average of kids each year was 40. So let's go back and put that on our page. So what is the average number of kids per year? We need the estimated answer was 40 kids, was the estimate. And then the actual answer was 43 kids. I know it says children, but I'm changing it to kids because kids is shorter to right. So this was the average and 43 was the actual answer. Woo, that was a lot of work for one problem. But you're so smart, I know you can do it. Okay, so now let's look at number 8. Thankfully, there's only a 4-word problem, so we should be able to get through this. Okay, because Helena's church is located in the desert, the outdoor temperature was 104.4 degrees Fahrenheit. The church sets the indoor temperature for 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Here's the question. What is the difference, remember difference is subtraction, between the outdoor and indoor temperatures? What do we need to do? We need to find the actual answer and the estimated answer. So we're finding the difference. Okay? So to find the difference, this is number 8. Here's the actual answer. To find the difference, we use what? Subtraction. So we do 104.4 minus 70. What did I do wrong? I hope you caught it, and I hope you didn't do this yourself. What did I do? Line up the decimal. Remember, 70 is a 70 whole number and no fractions. Remember, every whole number has an invisible decimal after it. Okay, so make sure you line it up right. If you did not do that, here's why estimation is awesome. Okay, I'm going to actually get rid of this problem. And I'm going to show you the estimation first. Okay. Let's estimate. 104 rounds down to 104. Why? 4 and down, round down. 70 stays 70, right? Because it's 70. And I'm going to subtract. 4 minus 0 is 4. We've got to borrow. That becomes 10. 10 minus 7 is 3. 34. If I did this wrong, boys and girls, if I scooted it over wrong, let me draw it wrong for you. I'll change colors so you know that it's wrong. Let's say I did this, right? And I subtracted 4 minus 4 is 4. 14. That becomes, hold on, 0. That becomes 10. 10 becomes 9. This becomes 14. 14 minus 7 is 7. 9. 900. Oh, I'll bring the decimal down. 97.4. Why is this so different from my estimated answer? Why? Why is this so different from my estimated answer? Because I did this wrong. This one, remember, that's not how we write it, because that would be like subtracting 7, not 70. So let's fix this one again. Okay, I'm going to erase it and rewrite it. So that's why estimates are good. If you can learn to estimate in your head, it will really help you see if your real answer is even close to being right. So let's write it correctly, 104.4. Then we're going to write 70, make sure our decimal is correct. Okay, now we can subtract. 4 minus 4 is 4. 4 minus 0 is 4. We're going to borrow again. 34. Now what? 344? That's not near 34. What did I forget again? The decimal. Okay, so your estimate should be close to your decimal if you're correct. So now that we have that, let's think about those numbers and let's put them on the line. And don't forget the label. Okay, so our actual answer was, estimated answer was about 30 what? 30 deserts, 30 churches, 30 temperatures. Well, it is temperature, but temperature in this case is measured 30 degrees Fahrenheit. That's your label. And what was the actual answer that we found? Wait, what did I get? Hold on. 104, 34.4. Okay. What did I write down? Oh, that's what I did wrong. I wrote down 30. Forgive me, boys and girls. It's hard flipping back and forth through the pages. So it's about 34. And the actual answer was 34.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, awesome. Number 9. Helena has been saving her money to give an offering to help with VBS. So far, she's saved $45.60. How much does she need to reach 50? Okay, so you could, I'm sure some of you, like my friend Kevin, wants to just skip writing anything down and do that in his head. And I'm sure Josh, honestly, and a couple of other of you, those of you who are always first to answer how old the presidents were or how old the people in our American Heritage chapter were when they died, you could probably do this in your head. And I could do this in my head. 60 plus 40 more cents would be the next dollar. That'd be 46. So, and then 4 more dollars would make that 50. Okay, I could do that in my head. But I want to show you the work. And I want you to be able to do this with me. Because here, this is the practice that you need, which is why they gave you this problem in the first place. So yes, in real life, it is really good to be able to do that mentally. Okay, I would know, I need $4.40 more to get $50. Oh, I'm going to do some extra chores. How much do I need to do? Okay, those are wonderful. But right now, let's look at the math itself and see if you know how to do this. Okay, so what is it asking us? This is number 9. So it says, how much more does she need to reach 50? So if she's trying to get to 50, okay, 50 minus what she's already earned, how much does she still need? Okay, so 50 minus, what does she have right now? 45.60. Okay, what's my estimate right there? Let's just look at the estimate first. So $50 is about $50, right? And the other one, 5 and up, round up, minus 46. She has about $4 to go. Okay, so my answer, if I do this right, should be about $4. I'm going to switch pens so you can see all the work here. I love subtracting across zeros. Don't be intimidated, boys and girls. 5. 5 becomes 4. You know that anything, this is going to become 9. Okay? 9. And the last one is 10. When you subtract across zeros, all of those are going to become 9. The last one's going to become 10. So 10 minus 0. Oh my goodness. Forgive me. I got so ahead. I love subtracting across 9. I didn't even realize the last number I didn't need to borrow at all. Let's go back a couple steps. Rats. Okay, let's start one step at a time. 0 minus 0 is 0. Okay, now we get to subtract across just a few zeros. 0 minus 6, can't do it. Can't take away from this 0, can't borrow. So this one becomes 4. This one becomes 10. Then we borrow again, becomes 9. This 0 becomes 10. Okay, so now 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 5, 4. 4 minus 4, 0. Woo, $440. Is that right? No, what did I forget? The decimal. Okay, $4.40. Okay, $4.40. So how much does she need? Well, she needs about $4. That is our label word because we're measuring dollars. And how much does she actually need? $4.40. Awesome. Last one. Are you getting this? Why don't you try this one on your own? Okay, remember at any time, unless I say not to, you can try it on your own and then go back and do the page with me. So if you're ready, pause the video at any time and then restart it to work with me. Okay, number 10. It says, many of the children who attend VBS buy t-shirts for $5.30. Helena is buying a t-shirt. She is paying with a $10 bill. What's her change? I would know that if I just did this in my head, this is why estimation is awesome. I would know $5.30 is about $5. Okay, the shirt's about $5. And I have $10. About how much change will I get back? About $5. Okay, the estimation, boys and girls, you're going to use it to actually do mental math. I look at that 3. I know the 3 is less than 5. So 4 and down, round down. It's about $5. So I'm going to get about $5 back. Awesome. Now I know if I could buy something else at the gift shop. Okay. Or if I could buy some snacks. But let's do the math. Let's work it out together and see how it actually works out. So number 10, I'm doing it on my line paper. Number 10. She has $10. Okay. $10. I know that after 10, there's 0 dimes and 0 pennies. After every whole number is an imaginary decimal, okay, or an invisible decimal. And I need to subtract $5, don't forget to line up your decimal, and 30 cents, okay? Let's estimate that. We already talked about it a little bit. 10 stays 10, okay? 4 and down, round down, that becomes 5. I know that my total should be close to about $5. That's about how much change she's going to get. Well, now let's see. Here's where I get to do my borrow across zeros. 10. No, I don't get to do it again. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 3, we can't do it. We got to go to the 0. We can't do that. The 1 becomes 0. This becomes 10. 10 becomes 9. 9. This 0 becomes 10. Sorry, my words aren't matching when I'm writing. 10 minus 3 is 7. Don't forget your decimal. 9 minus 5 is 4. My total, don't forget your dollar sign, $4.70. Is that pretty close? $4.70? Yeah, if I were to round that, guess what? That would be 5. So our answer is close. Let's put it in our line. So the estimated amount that she'll get back is $5. And what's the actual amount she'll get back? $4.70. Awesome. Okay, last but not least, you have been so great, boys and girls. I am so happy that we're so close to being done with this page. Now let's see what it says. The instructions. Write the estimated change for Vacation Bible School craft supplies. Yay! We do not have to do any actual math. It's just the estimation. This is why I love estimation. Okay, so let's just fill all these in. Let's fill in our chart. 4 and down, this rounds down to 16. It says 16. 5 and up, this becomes 6. 4 and down, this rounds back down to 2, just like it is. 4 and down, rounds back down, just like it is. That's definitely 4 and down, rounds down like it is. Ooh, 5 and up, that one becomes 10. So if you do that on your chart right away, it's easy. You've done half the work. Okay, now we do, if you have $20 and it costs 16, what do you have left? 20 minus 16, you can count up 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Your change is going to be $4. Okay, you have $10 and you're paying with 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. You can count up from 6. You can count back. You can just know in your head 10 minus 6 is 4. You pay with $5 and you owe 2. How much are you going to get back? 5 minus 2 is 3. Okay, now you pay with the 20 and you owe 12. 20 minus 12 is 8. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, or 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. That's a little bit harder. Or I know that 8 plus 12 is 20. Okay, anything. If you need to write it out, if you're like, I still don't remember. Can you do this? 20 minus 12 and show your borrowing here in the sky? Of course you can. 10 minus 2 is 8. Oh, look, there it is. Can you do that? Absolutely. Okay, 10 minus 8 is 2. So 8, 9, 10. 8 plus 2 more is 10. And the last one is 10. And you pay with 10. About how much did you get back? $1. Sorry, not even $1. You might get a couple of cents back, but you're not going to get any dollar bills. So your change there is going to be about nothing. Okay, boys and girls, remember at any time if you're like, I want to go over that one question again, can you go back and repeat a part of the video? Absolutely. Can you go back and give yourself some extra problems? Sure. If you want to give yourself some real challenge and change, go look online and find some Legos that you want to buy and estimate, add up 3 or 4 Lego items, or maybe something that you want for sports. Find some prices online, do the estimate, find out the total, see if you have enough. This is real life math, boys and girls. This is how you're going to use it in real life. A lot of the math, you're like, I don't know if we're going to use this. This is real life math. You will use this more than a lot of the math that you learn. So great. Practice it on your own. I am very proud of you. Keep up the good work. More than anything, love God and love your neighbor. All right. And I love you very much.